Hey everyone, this is Kirk here again at Option Alpha, and I wanted to go over a lot of things tonight here. This is actually a pretty interesting day, and I didn't want to do a trading video tonight at all. I didn't plan on doing a video update tonight at all, actually, but considering what happened today, with the markets being down 3.5% for some indexes, I figured it'd probably be worthwhile to get some thoughts out there. So the first thing I actually wanted to share with you guys, and this is right here on my screen, this is actually some of the latest keywords. And I know that this really has nothing to do with the market, but I guess you know when it's a bad day in the stock market when you get some of these latest keywords as being hits on your site. So you can see here I track all the keywords. I have a system that tracks all the keywords and when people find me through Google and search engines. And it's just pretty funny some of the keywords that you see here today. 3 words to live by, legging into a vertical spread, trader, hard times, psychology, emotions, portfolio rebalancing risk, protecting profits on options, margin call for options, option best downside protection, credit default swaps, margin requirements, how to use options when trend following, etc., etc. So you can kind of see exactly, you just know it's a hard day in the market when you start to see people starting to search these kinds of words, obviously. So okay, so if we go over to the look at the indexes, it's just been bleeding red for the past couple of days. That's really all you can say. And this is a pretty big reversal from where we were in June, right? In the middle part of June, we were rallying really strong. It seemed like it was never going to end, and we are going to break the new highs and continue higher, and then just has been tanking. Now, I thought for sure that the market would actually start to reverse a little bit after the debt ceiling got passed, right? Because last night the House voted on it, today the Senate voted on it, everything got passed, debt ceiling raised. So I did think the market was going to reverse, but actually did the opposite and continued to head lower, and not because of the debt ceiling, but because of other economic concerns, right? Consumer spending was down, incomes were kind of flat. So now a lot of the other things that the market can't really ignore are starting to come true. The big thing here is, and if you take a look at just the Russell, for example, is that we broke a major support level today. And this support level is at 770 roughly. And we've been holding on that support level 3 times before in the past. Back in January of early this year, March, and then again in June. So now that we've broken that level, this is pretty significant. So it needs to hold above this level and come right back above this level if we're going to see any type of rally start to form. If not, then we're going to continue to head lower, and anything that we rally is going to be up to a retracement, not a breakout and not a move higher. So that's something to keep in mind with the Russell. The S&P looks exactly the same. The Dow looks almost exactly the same. NASDAQ's doing a little bit better, but not much. And then this green area here, this is really, I thought was really helpful, but this is actually, if I took the same exact number of days and the same exact type of move as the flash crash that we had back last year, and I know that's a long time ago, but it was over a year ago now, and I just project that onto a current chart of the market, this is what we could be looking at as far as how many days and how long this downtrend could last. So this kind of gives you a rough target that we could be heading into this deep into September. So for the rest of August, we could be trending lower overall, and it could bring us down to around 700 on the Russell. Again, if you take a look at the NASDAQ or the Dow, same thing, right? We're breaking major support levels today finally, and this is just going to really start to continue. So we just have to really hold this level firm as we go into the end of this week. Hopefully the jobs numbers are going to come out better, and that's going to be the big determinant, I think, for the rest of the week. So if we get really bad jobs numbers, I think that this market's doomed for the next end of the month here into the final phases of September. But if jobs numbers come back good, the debt ceiling got raised, so that's off everyone's back, then I think that maybe the market starts to rally. Obviously, the big thing that everyone's looking at right now is the VIX, right? The VIX has started to continue higher, has been holding up at this level for a little while now. It's been holding above 20 now for a couple days, and it really hasn't held above 20 for more than 4 or 5 days in the past. So it's pretty significant that it's still continuing to stay up here. Now, I don't know how long it's going to be up here, but I think that, it's something to watch. It's obviously a good time to start, selling some of your long positions that you have in options. So if you have some long puts, like I had suggested people to do multiple times in the past week here is by these out of the money puts, and boy, are those starting to pay off. Some of the out of money puts, if you have out of the money puts on any of the indexes, just the volatility and moves down lower are going to be really, really good. You can start to exit some of those as hedges for this move down, and that's what they were there for. So anyways, I hope this has been helpful for you guys. I think the next couple days are going to be really interesting for the market. We're definitely at an inflection point with the Dow below 12,000. The S&P is actually losing on the year, so that's pretty significant as well, as the S&P is losing on the year. So we just want to watch the markets closely as always. Keep a lot of cash available right now. You just don't know what's going to happen until we start to see more of a direction from the jobs numbers. I wouldn't want anything to happen to your portfolio getting margin called, right? Starting to add a lot of positions right now. So just stay back and let the market kind of work through the rest of this week here until we get a more clear picture on where things are going to go. As always, hope you guys enjoy and happy trading.